Hey everybody, another video with John from Just Sports with John, and I'm going to talk to you about the breaking news today, which is the NHL is going to disregard the rest of the regular season and go straight into a 24-team playoff format. And kind of interesting because normally it's a 16-team playoff format, but they're going to do 24. And so no regular season, 24 teams in playoffs. And the NHL players and league agreed on this, but it's not been official from the NHL Players Union yet. However, it seems like it's going to be a go. What they're going to do is they're not going to have fans. It's going to be empty arenas, and it'll be two different arenas, or two different cities rather. There's going to be a lot of COVID-19 testing apparently. It sounds like they're going to be pretty adamant about that in order for players to play and whatnot. Now, how they're going to do this is the top four seeds in each conference will play a separate round-robin tournament to determine the seedings in the first round. And there might be a few more details on that. You can check out some of the major sports sites to get all those further details. And then the remaining 16 teams seeded by conference. Then they will play a best of 5 play-in series. And then again, there's more details on how all that works. But that's the NHL, and that's what they're looking at doing. I'm not so sure about this 24 teams. That's quite a bit more than what I would have expected. So I'm not sure how it's going to work. If people are going to be interested in seeing like a number 8 and number 9, or some of these more bottom teams playing. But you know what? We're so starved for sports right now that may be what people want. So, okay, switching gears, I'm going to talk a little bit about the NBA and where they're at. They're still deciding a lot of things, although they're coming more to a head on making an agreement on something, because they can't keep pushing things back. Although they've talked about maybe pushing things back as far as even August, which, they do that, they're going to end up pushing the next season back to December. It's sounding like they're leaning towards not finishing the regular season, although that is still up in the air. They still got some people lobbying for that. But it sounds to me like more and more they're going to kind of do what the NHL's doing and just go straight to playoff format. It could be more teams. It could be that all teams are included in a playoff with maybe like 1-game series or something as play-ins. There's still a lot of options on the table in terms of the NBA. One thing's for sure is that with the NBA, it doesn't seem like they're too concerned about how far back they push it necessarily. But Adam Silver's obviously fielding a lot of calls from different teams, hearing a lot of different things. There was a GM survey, and it included a pool play option featuring between 16 current teams and the full body of 30 NBA teams. Teams will be divided into a certain number of groups and face each member of their group the same amount of times. Could be something similar to like what the Olympics was, and that kind of, like European group, kind of soccer kind of thing, whatever. But we'll see how it goes. The NBA is not decided yet, although it kind of feels like maybe within the next couple weeks here that the NBA is also going to get somewhere with what they want to do as well too. So interesting times. Be interesting to see what each of these leagues are doing. I thought it was pretty interesting for the NHL to go ahead and say no more season. In some ways, I think that's a real smart idea. I think playoffs are much more interesting, even if it is 24 teams. But we'll see how that goes. NHL still got a lot to decide on too. So thank you for watching the video. Make sure you guys subscribe right here if you haven't already. Please share these videos and like them as well. Let people know about them. And leave comments if you like too. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.